Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Mosport. We got the BMW out here in a production car challenge race. Kevin Parrish sets a smoking fast time and takes the pole just barely over this Rizered man fella. I'm way back in 6th place. Didn't practice much for this one this week. Didn't have much time, but we're going to grit up, see how it goes. All right, we're about to get the green flag here at Mosport. Starting P6. Let's see if we can move up.
Green flag.
Should have gotten around this guy at the start.
Sorry, I didn't mean to dodge there. All good. Going on.
Okay. Now, 26, I don't think we ever do that again. I think actually we just never ever do that again.
Usual talkative lobby here, PCC.
And that's it, on the grass. Okay. Oh, let's see, that's my D class.
It happens in A class too, buddy. We got a tight grid up front here.
You're on the left.
What was that, man?
Man, if this guy keeps this draft to the car in front of him, I'm never going to be able to make a move. Got a little DRS train going here.
lap of the session. The car in P4 comes in fast
Whoa.
lap, 26.832.
Okay, we're shuffling around. So hard to pass here.
Clear.
Can't believe I can't make more time on this guy down this back straight. He's getting some good exits though.
Appreciate that.
P2 comes in fastest lap, 26.584.
Whoa, you're leaving?
Left side. Keep to the right. Keep to the right. Here on the left.
Dang it. I was afraid that guy was gonna push too hard and drift wide, take us both out, so I gave him lots of room. Cost me. That's what I get for not practicing my offline racing. Parrish holding on to that lead out front though.
The leader did up 26.998.
Ah, we were late there.
Yeah, I thought you were literally letting me by.
We're pushing too hard. How do you make a move on this track?
Kevin has taken the lead.
Can't believe these cars don't have more draft.
You turned into me, brother.
Trying too hard now. Man, I'm losing time through that sequence.
Clear.
Can't move up from 6th. Man. Nowhere to go through traffic there.
Left side. Clear on the left. All right. Clear on the right.
Real blinking like crazy.
Come on. Something's got to develop here.
Stay sharp. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Come on.
Clear. Right side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. On the left. Clear. Slow car ahead. Car right. Go left. Stay on the left. Clear.
Man, we almost had a chance at a move there, but we got shuffled back through the traffic.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Beep, beep.
Meter is 26.97.
Whew. This one's a bit sweaty. We've been sitting in the same position the whole time.
On your left. Clear. You're in fifth.
Clip that curb. We have to check if we got any front end damage from that.
That's great. I'm not gonna tell you.
Clear. Right side. Clear.
All right, I remember this Robert from last week. He was super quick, and he was super kind about a bad mistake I made last week. So
Taking the lead.
Parrish back out front. Seems like a battle up there. They got to keep battling if we have any hopes of catching up. Oh, come on. We're outside there. Come on.
All right. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Alright. Stay on the left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Alright. Clear.
Took them both. What's up now?
There's an incident behind. Car on your left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2 seconds. Keep to the right. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Whew. Wow, we're 8.5 seconds back from the leaders. Unbelievable. Can't believe we came out of that pack on top. That was nice. That was a fun battle.
You're now in third.
On the podium. Bottom step, but it's still a podium. All right.
On the right. No damage. Car looks clean.
Sorry, guys.
We made it.
Dude, you were already, like, way patient. No worry.
White flag this time.
Last lap. Boy, I hope nothing happens to the leaders.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.4 seconds. Clear.
He must have short fueled. Yep, he's out of fuel.
Clear on the left.
I'll take that second place. Thank you very much.
Amazing racing, number 11. I'm not gonna butcher your name.
Great race back in my pack too, man. That was fun, guys.
There's an incident behind. Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Did you nod P2 right there at the end?
Yeah, looked like he short fueled. Woo! What a result. I'll have to take a look at the replay on this one.
Come on.
All right, back off the start line on this one. We're sitting in P6. It's shaping up to be like the most boring race ever. Like I'm stuck behind, who was it? Sergio Ramirez for the entire race. Can't get a move done. He's got good exit speed off of every corner, despite the fact that I seem to have pace on him in a few different spots. And then traffic comes into play. And next thing I know, it develops into an absolute all-out melee between four of us. And somehow, I jump up to P3. So let's take a look at the action here because, like I said, there was lap after lap of just, there I am behind the green car. There I am behind the green car. There I am behind the green car. Oh, where am I this lap? Behind the green car. And it proceeds. Even though I'm trying just about everything I can. I mean, I'm not pushing like super hard, and in fact, in some parts, I ended up kind of overdriving the car a little bit, trying to throw him off. I was kind of driving outside of where my comfort zone was with the level of practice I've had for this race. But let's take a look at how this all unfolds, because suddenly, I believe it's this lap here. We really start getting into the traffic, and things are getting a little hairy. At this point, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to look at. What happened with Robert that dropped him back here? Because he was... This is it. Okay, so P2 here, going hard, gets super loose on the exit of turn one. Allows for Robert here to stick it up the inside. And then he just kind of gets bounced back by getting caught on the outside. Okay, so it was actually P2 that kind of caused the issue. But here we are, still riding along at the back, still riding along at the back, still riding along at the back. Still riding along at the back. Okay, there it was. All right, so this lap, I'm not even sure exactly what happened here, but lap after lap, I've been trying to get a run on Sergio here. Just trying like crazy. And finally, for some reason, this car which is currently in P3, he blinks right here, and I think it throws these two guys off. Plus, there's a Mazda off on the inside. He gets super loose and has to save it there, and then unfortunately, I mean, I give him a little bit of a tap, but it was pretty much unavoidable. I mean, like, I would have had to jack the brakes pretty hard to not hit him right there, and yeah. I would say no harm, no foul on that. Neither one of us even got an incident point off of it. In fact, I finished with 0 incident points in this race and a P2. So let's fast forward here now. So we catch this pack quickly because of lap traffic getting in the way. We're thick in the Mazda pack at this point, and we've got a lot going on. Suddenly, we're bobbing and weaving through all of this traffic. And finally, Robert goes for the move. Let's rewind this a little bit, because we're like side by side for a while here. I get around this Rusty's car, which thank goodness I did. That guy goes wide and still cuts back on the track, which throws this dude way off, which allows Robert to get the run on the left side of the track. I take the normal line, and then knowing that Robert has that run, I'm going out and pushing him. Now, despite the fact that I'm pushing him right here, we still don't really build a gap. But I feel like this was some of my finest racing behind two cars that are battling that I've ever done. I really judged it well as to where there was going to be an opening and where the faster car was going to place themselves. This is the stuff that you learn after a lot of different sim racing. It's taken me a long time to learn this stuff. Not to toot my own horn too much, because I'm still not great at it, but this was some good stuff. Was able to get the inside line here. They touch each other on the outside. Both of them go wide. And I'm just like, thank you very much. I will take third place and drive away. And then at that point, it looks like Robert's heated up the tires or something at this point, because I believe he has an incident right here. Yep. And it looks like it's all on his own. He just gets in a little hot, touches the grass on the outside. Oh, he did get a little help to finish the spin. And Sergio finishes that off for him. Bummer for Robert. But then, what happens? Let's take a look up front, because these two were also battling it out the whole time. Wow, look at the run he's going to get here. What a race. Now, see, he's actually able to get a draft off of Parrish here. The whole race, I really couldn't get a draft because the car in front of me always had a draft as well. Oh my gosh. Kevin's getting boxed in. But P2 here, I think, must have short fueled. And he must not have realized it until the last lap of the race, because suddenly I come up on him going super slow. Yeah, I think he's starting to back off right here. He's already kind of thrown in the towel. Realized he's out of fuel. This is when all of a sudden I saw the gap to P2 really start to shrink, and I was like, wait a minute. We might have a shot here. And sure enough, we come up on him. I think he's pretty much out of fuel at this point. Let's listen. Yep. He's coasting. Out of fuel. And I will take P2. What a race. What a battle there at the end. Let's look at some results for this one. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened right there? We got to look at this. What happened with these two? Wow. Battle to the line in the GR86 camp. All right, now we can go look at the results. Here's our results for this one. 63 I rating gained. We're almost back up to 3.5K. And another little gain on the safety rating as we finish this one with 0x. Finishing P2 behind Kevin Parrish, although our pace did not get us there. Thanks for number 11 car. I believe it's going to be Rizard Man. Running out of fuel there on the last lap. He did set the fastest lap before he did it. But he ran a heck of a race, was battling with Parrish the whole time. And Sergio was a heck of a contender as well. We had a great race. And a great race there, too, with Robert. And I believe it was Benjamin that was kind of holding up that pack for a while. And we were all kind of nip and tuck there for a little bit. But, man, what a fun combo. Mosport PCC. Check it out this week. We'll see you next time.